Today's game review is Persona 5. Persona 5 is a JRPG developed and released by Atlus in 2016. Okay, so I looked up who made Persona 5 and well, this is a surprise. Didn't expect this. To fairly review Persona 5, I'm gonna have to explain a little bit of the plot before we get started. In the beginning of the game, our protagonist, Joker, is falsely charged with assault and put on probation and sent to Tokyo, where he would go to school at Shujin Academy. Eventually, Joker gains access to the metaverse. The metaverse is a physical world formed by the collective unconscious. This is where the dungeons or palaces take place. The point of these palaces is to steal malevolent intent from the hearts of adults. For combat, the main characters use a physical manifestation of their psyche, known as their persona. Now that I've explained that, we're going to get into combat. After you get used to combat in this game, it can flow pretty smoothly. In Persona 5, when you're fighting enemies, you're going to be looking for their weaknesses. Once you find their weakness, you can hit them with it, and then just do that for every enemy you're fighting. And then you can go for one big all-out attack. The all-out attack should finish your enemy off, and once you get the hang of this combat, you can just keep doing it, and it's fun and smooth, and it flows pretty well. The palaces in Persona 5 are basically the dungeons, like Zelda. There's combat, puzzles, and a boss at the end. I enjoyed all of the palaces in this game, although Kumara's palace wasn't the best it could have been. Now to the other main part of the game, the social part. In Persona 5, when you rank up your friendship with another character, you can get some abilities, some really cool abilities from that. That adds another layer to the game. Because in Persona 5, you only have like an in-game year. So you have to plan when you're going to hang out with certain characters at certain times. Because if you don't, you might not be able to get through them all. Another cool mechanic in Persona 5 is having stats. You can rank up these stats by doing cool things like going to the batting cage to play the baseball minigame, which can increase your proficiency. In Persona 5, there are also some really cool in-game events that happen throughout the year. A few examples being the social studies trip to the TV station and the trip to Hawaii. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the music. The music in Persona 5 is some of the best music I've heard in a long time. The music in this game is just amazing. The art style in this game is also really good, and the music, art, and everything combined really makes one of the best games I've played in a while. Overall, Persona 5 has some of the best music, gameplay, art, and aesthetics I've seen in a while. Which is why I'm giving Persona 5 a 9.7 out of 10.